Okay, so Wuthering Waves just released an update basically going over like the future of the game and based on the feedback given by the community and social media and stuff. So let's go through it. So they start with the intro here, basically explaining how they've been listening to us, and now we're going to go through the changes. So the first thing is about echoes and how the echo development feels grindy and inadequate energy materials. So we are aware of the common concern in the community and that current echo leveling feels too grindy. The game lacks a waveplate storage system. We will have confirmed and we will implement the following adjustments while we are working internally on solutions to address other common concerns. So they're probably going to add a similar storage system to like Honkai Star Rail, where if your waveplate's capped, they'll go into at a slower rate a storage system where they will continue to grow. And I agree with the echo because the spending however much you have to then get little materials does feel grindy. But let's see what they say here. So the current version, we will launch a limited time echo material double yield event. So that's nice. That'll be nice for grinding up the echoes. In version 1, we will adjust the progression system to reduce the shell credits cost, so that'll be cheaper to level. In version 1.1, we will remove the reward cutscene. That I guess just helps grind a bit quicker. And then from version 1.1 and forward, the yield of echoes and echo development materials will be increased. So hopefully we will have to spend less wave plates to be able to level our echoes quicker. In upcoming updates, we'll introduce the wave plate storage system. Now they also go through here issues that you may have read about on platforms like Twitter or Reddit, where there was various issues with like the reward system and other stuff. As part of the measures to minimize the events, we will inform players of the situation and that's that we will remove any additional shell credits. We're going to be getting quite a lot of shell credits there by June 10th, which is nice. They apologize continuously throughout. For example, to address the port ecosystem, we will compensate all rovers with 20 crystal solvents, and that's really good. So people farming, we're going to have a great time. Again, this is by June 3rd, and make sure, again, you have your account made, though I imagine people watching this will. There also was the error with GN's weapon, so we are getting 5 forging tides for that, and they will continue to improve localization quality across different languages, so they don't run into those issues again. And we will get those 5 forging tides by June 3rd. Then about version events. Okay, so we've received extensive feedback on the duration and rewards of the Overdash Club event. To address your concerns, we are currently in the process of redesigning the rules and reward schemes for upcoming events. We will introduce a new limited time special event, Wuthering Exploration, to offer new rewards and content to improve your gaming experience. And this will be from the 13th of June to the 27th of June. In this event, we will get 800 astrites, we will get an Elite Class Echo 1 and an Elite Class Echo 2, plus premium tuners and premium sealed tubes. So more resources related to echoes, as grinding echoes up was one of the biggest problems. Moving forward, we shall ensure we make a greater collective endeavors internally in designing the version events to improve the event content quality and rewards. So hopefully things just get better from here. Now, section 4, this is about just the overall future. So since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we have received extensive feedback regarding the game's storyline, localization, and various other aspects. We have been listening closely and are grateful for the continued enthusiasm and support from our players, which has exceeded our expectations. To allow everyone early access to experience more content in version 1.0, we have decided to advance the release of subsequent content in version 1.0 starting on June 6th at 10 a.m. UTC plus 8. This will include the companion story and solitary path for Resonator Yinlin, the featured Resonator combine event when Thundering Paws for Yinlin, and again Yinlin's weapon and the challenge event. So Yinlin is coming early on June 6th, so in 4 days at the time of this statement being released and this video going live. To compensate any inconvenience, everyone will be getting 10 limited pulls, and thank you for understanding, and please refer to the in-game announcements. So keep an eye on your mailbox, everyone, for all these different rewards coming through, like the crystal solvent and the pulls and that. I don't know what's going to be happening with Jian's banner, whether that's going to stay and run alongside Yinlin's, or whether Jian will be gone in 4 days. We don't really know. Also, in the next update in version 1.1, when version 1.0 ends on June 28th, we will be getting a new area, and then obviously the new resonators Jinshi and Changli, and a new boss Ju. So nice insight into the future content for version 1.1. Moving on combat and control experience optimization, we've heard your feedback regarding the pro experience with auto aiming and auto lock on. I personally have had some camera issues with this game, so it's nice to know they're hitting everything in this statement. Controls, key mapping requirements, etc, etc. etc. So in the recent updates, we've disabled the combat camera correction feature on PC by default. We've also optimized the default values and ranges of combat. So nice changes. Bosses existing combat state unexpectedly. In recent updates, we have optimized aggro ranges for certain bosses, including Thundering Memphis, Crownless, etc. Yes, I was in a fight with Crownless, and the boss fight just kind of reset itself, and I was like, oh, maybe I backed off too far. So it's nice to know they're tweaking this stuff. We have mobile changes. I personally can't speak for those because I don't play on mobile. I play on PC. And again, we have other stuff related to key binding, stuff related to controller, and then this is about poor game design, feel and impact signification. In future versions, we will constantly improve the event signification and game feel design for characters and monsters, enhancing the overall combat experience and positive feedback during battles. Then let's have a look at what else they have for here on other content. So in recent updates, we will add a weekly purchase limit for certain items in the store, because I know I read on Twitter some people were saying stuff like they accidentally spent like 1 million shell on flowers and stuff, and they thought there was a weekly cap, so they just dragged their cursor like to the max, thinking, oh, they're gonna buy out, you know, the shop like you do in the other gacha games, and people lost all their money to things like flowers and other stuff. So it's nice to know they're adding a limit. They're working on performance issues, which is always nice. And then depths of elusive realm event optimization and updates. We have received numerous player feedback and suggestions regarding depths of elusive realm event in version 1.0. In version 1.1, we will further improve the event and add new content, including more playable characters, new challenges, new mechanics, and new buffs. So it seems that the door event, we'll call it, where you fight waves and go up the different levels with the trial characters, seems like that will be sticking around into 1.1, so that's nice to know, especially for the people who aren't grinding the game as much to get their characters in a strong state for that level. I think it's 70 in the final wave, so that's nice to know. Then they end the statement here by saying, apart from the adjustments mentioned above, we recognize that there are still many issues in the game that affect player experience. We are committed to listening to every single piece of feedback, continuously organizing, optimizing, and resolving these issues to make Wuthering Waves better. We will share and communicate future updates and optimization progress with you actively. Additionally, we will continue to gather player feedback through version series. Since Wuthering Waves' official global launch, we have been disheartened by our inability to provide high-quality gaming experience to all rovers. We understand that continuously releasing better versions and content is our goal and mission, and we will always strive to uphold them. Finally, we sincerely thank all rovers for our continuous attention and unwavering support for Wuthering Waves. So that's everything in the statement. Again, where, you know, they go over the rewards we're getting, like, you know, shell credits, like crystal solvent, the pulls, the echo materials. So make sure you're playing, because I know lots of people really want to level that echo, so now is the time for us to properly get on with that. But yeah, that's everything coming, guys, in this update. That's all the feedback. It's nice that the devs have been listening to us since the CBTs, so continue to send in your feedback surveys and that. Don't ignore them, especially if you are having issues. And yeah, that is everything coming. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.